on an MMO for the first time?
I was working on it. I've been working on it for over 4 years, so it feels long. It feels long, but good, good. I mean, I feel like it's like weight training or something. Like it's hard work, but at the end of the day, you come out stronger and better for it. So yeah, I mean, it's been a real learning experience, and not just in terms of like learning how to build an MMO, but also learning about the DC universe. Never really thought about what kind of materials all these costumes were made out of. I really thought about what all the different environments and neighborhoods of Gotham Metropolis look like, and you know, having those answers now, I feel much smarter as a DC fan than I ever did before. Yeah.
Are you a gamer yourself?
Yes, I do game. So, it's weird because I get asked that a lot,
Yeah.
and I just assume everyone games, but maybe
Certainly
they don't,
everybody
maybe
at
they
the show
don't.
does,
Maybe they
right?
don't. It'd be more interesting if I said, no, I've never played a
Yeah.
video game before, and that's why I bring a very unique perspective to it. But no, I do play a lot of video games. And I really, the ones that drew me in the most were the MMOs, EverQuest specifically. A little bit of Ultima Online before that, but I was hardcore into EverQuest for about a year and a half, and I think that's what made me raise my hand when they were looking for people to be involved in this project.
Can you talk about making the characters move and animating them, which is obviously very different from drawing them on comic book?
It is, but in some sense they're the same. Like when I draw certain things, a lot of times I'll stand up and actually pose it out, and then look in the mirror or have someone take a photograph, or just even standing up and posing, even if you can't see yourself, feeling how your body feels at that time. I don't know, it helps you convey that when you draw it. And it's interesting that when they started animating the assets that were generated for the game, I would actually stand up and go, like, it has to be like this, or it should look more like this kind of stuff. And so it can't feel self-conscious at all if you're trying to do that kind of thing. But it was funny. I kept telling them I was going to videotape myself and send QuickTime clips, but I realized that stuff would all end up on the internet.
I was just going to ask.
Exactly. So I didn't do that. So.
How many characters did you do for this DC characters right now?
There are hundreds of characters. Yeah. So I'd say there's almost every major, secondary, tertiary hero and villain is in there. So.
What was your favorite hero?
My favorite hero that was built, Hush actually looks really cool. Yeah, Hush is a villain I created for Batman run I did with Jeff Loeb. And honestly, when I first drew him, I thought, he's kind of lame looking, and he's got bandages on his face. But that's the whole thing about, especially DC villains, is they all have a weird element to them, like whether you have a big question mark on your head, or or bandages on your face. And the modeler of that one, Jason Smith, did an awesome job on it, and I thought it looked better than anything I'd drawn in the comic books themselves. So he actually looked like a villain that was worthy of being in the Batman Rogues gallery. So